St. James News is sponsored this morning by Dr. Martha A. Flowers, family practitioner. For appointments, phone Dr. Flowers at 870-534-5523. Good morning, and to our visitors we say, welcome to St. James Church. Our senior pastor is the Reverend Dr. Henry Hank Wilkins IV, and this is another edition of St. James News. Now, let's get started. The Easter program for the children of the church is next Sunday. There is still time for you to get your child involved. For example, if your child does not have an Easter speech, please see Sister Megan Collins after service today. The final rehearsal is next Saturday here at the church. Don't forget to see Pastor Wilkins about the proposed trip our church is taking to Dallas, Texas on the third Sunday in April. Pastor Wilkins has all the details. You may see him after service today. The final session of the academic school year gets underway tomorrow, yet there is still time for you to sign up for the Men Who Care program. The Men Who Care program is designed to assist the young men of Pine Bluff High School with mentoring and other issues. Pastor Wilkins has the sign-up sheets as well as information about the next training session. Brother Albert Brewer says there is still room for you to join the St. James Boxing Club. According to Brother Brewer, the program is designed to help teach the young men of our church all about discipline, sportsmanship, and more. For details, see Brother Brewer or contact him at the number you see here on the screen. Speaking of sports, don't forget the Wednesday night youth basketball/Bible study that takes place at the Wesley Campus Ministry Gymnasium. Brother Marcus Collins can provide you with further details. Please see him following today's worship service. And while the youngsters gear for the Bible study on Wednesday nights, adult Bible study takes place on Tuesday nights here at the church. For more information about the subject matter, see Reverend Leon Jones, Brother Jack Gilbert, or Trustee Chairperson Bobby Smith. And now here's Brian Donald with this week's edition of Did You Know?
Again, everyone. I'm Brian Donald with another edition of Did You Know? Now, this is our final segment for this month, so let's get started. Did you know that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated on Maya Angelou's birthday? Angelou was born on April 4th, 1928. Dr. King was assassinated on April 4th, 1968. King assassination devastated Angelou, and for years she refused to celebrate her birthday. Instead, she would send flowers on that date to Dr. King's widow, Coretta Scott King. Did you know that the late civil rights leader Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois died one day before the historic 1963 March on Washington? Du Bois had moved to Africa, and years of fighting for equality for blacks. His frustration with the direction of the country so moved him to relocate to Africa, anticipating the great mass of people that would converge on Washington. Du Bois did not live to see it happen. He died just one day before. The March on Washington took place on August 28, 1963. Du Bois died on August 27th. That's it for now. Thanks for joining us. For Did You Know? I am Brian Donald.
And here's this week's edition of Why I Like St. James.
When I came here as a freshman, I was very uncomfortable. I didn't really know anybody. But when I came here, I got a warm feeling, open arms. I was invited to a lot of houses, families, cookouts, and it made me feel like family. So that's why I like St. James, and I'm always love St. James.
Because they sing.
Children's Church gets underway immediately following the recognition of visitors. Children's Church is for those who are between the ages of 3 and 7. In addition, our nursery is open this morning for infants up to age 2. If you have questions, see one of our ushers. We are still under the watch of the tithing challenge as issued by Pastor Wilkins. The Bible says, "The Lord loves a cheerful giver." And please remember those on our sick and shut-in list. You may notice on the back side of the pews there are prayer request forms. Please fill out the forms and place them in the offering basket. Please include your cell number as well so that Pastor Wilkins may contact you if you are in need of prayer. Well, that is all we have for now here on this edition of St. James News. And as always, we welcome you with open hearts, open minds, and open doors. Now, would you please join me as we welcome our pastor, the Reverend Dr. Henry Hank Wilkins IV.